Coming up on CTV Sports, CSU alumnus is making headlines in golf.
Also, senior Pierce Hornung reflects on his collegiate basketball career at CSU.
And find out the chances of an April snowstorm. Hi, and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Riley Adams.
And I am Ryan Green. With us on desk right now, however, is weather anchor Annie Dumbauld. You know, Annie, everyone is talking about this big snowstorm. What can we expect tonight?
Well, the snow is coming,
Ooh.
but right now we are experiencing heavy wind and a high of 38. But just after midnight, it's expected to get worse with lows in the 20s, and we'll get around to 4 to 8 inches tonight. But I'll give you a full weather update and a full forecast later.
All right, thank you very much, Annie. All right, former Rams golfer Martin Laird won the Texas Open on Sunday with a final score of 14 under par, but it was how he got to 14 under par that was so impressive. The 2004 graduate had a total of 9 birdies throughout the day, and on the final round, he tied a course record with a 63, putting him 2 strokes ahead of the number 2 golfer in the world, Rory McIlroy. Laird's performance earned him a one-way ticket to the Masters, which begins this Thursday. Wish him the best of luck there.
The Rams football team had their first full pads and full contact scrimmage of the year. The scrimmage lasted 124 plays and allowed fans to get an early glimpse at the 2013 Rams football team. Coach Jim McElwain stressed how different this practice was compared to last year's.
You know, when they came in this morning, the focus, the attention to detail in the meetings today, you know, they've come so far. We just got to keep moving forward. I feel good. I feel good about just how it all ran. We wanted to get 125 plays. I think we were at 124. It was all good.
The Rams' next scrimmage will be down in Denver at Infinity Park this Friday at 5 p.m. Now we're going on a quick break, and when we come back, Ryan will be interviewing a few lacrosse players.
Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
We now have some special guests joining us in studio from the CSU women's lacrosse team. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves, starting on our far right.
Veronica Frary. I'm a junior defender, and I've been on the team for 3 years.
All right.
Hi, my name is Sarah Langley. I'm a senior captain defender, and I've been playing for 4 years.
Okay. All right, first off, if you guys don't know out there, the CSU women's lacrosse team is on fire. Technically, you guys have not lost a game yet, is that right?
That's correct.
All right, Veronica, what has been working so well this year?
We have just been able to work really well as a team together. Usually in past years, we'll have kind of the defense works really well together, the midfield works really well together, and the attack. But this year we've been able to mesh throughout the entire field and just play as a team and play state lacrosse. Is how we say it on the field, is we play state lacrosse and everybody just clicks. So.
All right. Now, Sarah, you guys came in second last year in the
Yes.
championship game.
Yes.
You had won 2 times before that.
Correct.
Did that add any motivation for this year?
Oh, definitely. Literally, as soon as the game was over last year, I was like, when's next season going to start? It definitely was just, we wanted revenge, and we're going to get it this year. We're out for revenge, so we're excited.
What does the team need to do to have another championship year?
I honestly think our team is doing great right now. I would just say not take anything for granted. We go into every game like it's a championship game, honestly. No matter what the stats of the other team is, no matter what our stats are, we always just want to stay confident and not cocky. We all are very good and we play well together, and we know that we have what it takes to win. It's just performing on the field.
Right. Now, Sarah, you are graduating, as well as a handful of seniors. Veronica, how is the team going to replace players like Sarah next year?
Well, honestly, we're going to miss you guys a lot, obviously. It's going to be tough because we're losing 9 seniors. That's right? 9? 7. 7? Well, 7 starters. But I feel
7 starters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty hard losing them. But honestly, right now we have a stacked lines after our starting lineup. So I don't think it's going to be too hard to replace them, unfortunately.
Sad.
But we're definitely going to have to recruit some new freshmen, too, coming in next year.
So what are you going to miss most about lacrosse?
I would just say the team aspect. One of the reasons why we do so well is because off the field we're all such great friends that allows us to have such a great connection on the field, which I feel like a lot of teams, honestly, in our league don't have. we all get along with each other. We all hang out outside of lacrosse. So when we come to lacrosse and play, it's just like we're hanging out with our friends. So I'm just gonna miss that like camaraderie and like team and just being together and playing. I mean, we practice every day and we play like almost every weekend. So it's definitely gonna be a big hole in my heart when I'm gone.
All right, well, thank you for joining us in studio. If you want to see the women's lacrosse team in action, they will be playing on Thursday, right?
Correct.
Against CU, the CU Buff. So make sure you get out there at the IM Fields.
Yes.
All right, so again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, we will have a March Madness update with an interview with one of your favorite senior basketball players. We'll be right back.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. Currently, the national championship is well into the first half, 4 minutes left, and Michigan is leading. Ryan, I didn't see this coming.
I mean, that is a surprise. Louisville, especially, the first couple rounds was the hottest team in the tournament. And, I mean, we saw them struggle against Wichita State last week. They pulled out what I was saying is probably one of the better wins of their season to keep the composure and keep that up. And now it looks like they're off to the same kind of start, really a slow start. I mean, Russ Smith has been shooting awfully, but I mean, do you think Louisville can come back at all? Or?
You know, their full court press actually scares me. And so against Wichita State, I mean, they did great. Coming back, they didn't play well first half, obviously, but that's why they play too. You know, they did come back, but now Michigan, they're on fire. Bench player Spike Albrecht has 17 points.
Yeah, who is this guy?
4 for 4 from the three-point line.
It's unreal.
Came out of nowhere, and Burke has 7 points. I mean, Michigan is playing really well, and they're giving them a run for their money.
I mean, this is the national championship everyone wanted. It's just a good game, and hopefully it might be a little bit of an upset if Michigan wins.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, we're going to stick with college basketball. You know, for some players, playing against Missouri is a nightmare, but for Pierce Hornung, it was a memory he will never forget. Sports anchor Ryan Hillman sat down with Pierce to reflect on his favorite memories and what's next for the soon-to-be CSU graduate.
Hey everyone, Ryan Hillman here with the rebounding king, Pierce Hornung. Thanks for coming on, Pierce.
Thanks for having me.
Pierce, what an incredible 4 years here at Colorado State. What's your favorite memory here at CSU?
I'd say just all the relationships that I've built with my teammates over the years. Teammates past that have gone on to do other things. Still stay in contact with them, and you know, it's kind of a family atmosphere. So that's the biggest thing I take away from it.
Right. What's the biggest memory, like going on the road, playing other teams, NCAA tournament, going the second round? What about that?
Yeah. I mean, that NCAA tournament was one of the most fun experiences. Getting that win in the tournament against Missouri, that was a lot of fun. So there's just so many to choose from. You know, we've had a lot of success, thankfully, over the years, and had a lot of fun games. So a lot of memories.
Right. So now, growing up, I don't know if you know him, Ryan Bowen. He's a Nuggets player, and he played just like you, rebounding, hustle. What made you be one of those players? Because most players aren't like that.
I'd say it's just, you know, every player finds their role. Every player finds what gets them on the floor, and you know, all the coaches I've had, they've stressed rebounding, defense, and hustle plays above all else. So, you know, I just listen to them, and you know, that's what I did on the floor to get on the floor.
Right.
It's just whatever gets you minutes.
So the question everyone wants to know, what's next after graduation? NBA, Gear Up Leagues, Australia, what's next for you, Pierce?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm in that process right now, trying to find an agent, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to keep playing overseas somewhere, and just keep playing basketball. So, you know, I enjoy playing it.
All right, final question. You're done here at CSU. What would you like to say to Ram Nation one last time?
I just would like to thank all the students and the community for all the support that they've shown us over my 4 years here, and I know they'll continue to come out and watch the teams to come. So just thank you to all of them and the support. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was an incredible run, Pierce. Thank you again, my man. For Pierce Hornung and Ryan Hillman, thank you very much.
I know I speak for a majority of Ram fans in saying that Pierce will be missed at CSU both on and off the court in seasons to come. Hopefully, someone can fill his shoes, but it will be hard to rebound after losing a player like that.
2013 marks the 20th anniversary of the Colorado Rockies. The 1993 team celebrated this anniversary at the home opener this weekend. The Rockies home opener not only marked the first game at Coors of the season, but it also celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Rockies. The 93 team was honored on the field before the game Friday night. Some of these former players include Dante Bichette, who is currently the Rockies hitting coach, Vinny Castilla, who is a special front office assistant for the Rockies, Brent Smith, who was the winning pitcher in the first game at Mile High, Eric Young Sr., who got to join the field with his son, Eric Young Jr., who plays for the Rockies now, and former shortstop Walt Weiss, who is now the Rockies manager. For the 1993 Rockies team, it was not only a chance for a reunion with old friends, but it was a chance to be back home. Celebrate their 20th year as a baseball team, the Rockies have made a different ticket design for each game to showcase different milestones and memories of Rockies history.
We are now bringing back weather reporter Annie Dumbauld for your complete weather forecast. Annie, what's going on?
Colorado is known for having bipolar weather, and this week is a perfect example of that. Today, after we had a high of 62, we're expected to see snow tomorrow. Tomorrow throughout Colorado, we will see temperatures as 24 in Lyman, 21 in Colorado Springs, and 23 in Vail. Upcoming this week in Fort Collins in your 7-day forecast, it's even going to be chillier and with more snow. Tomorrow it's going, and we're expected to see snow yet again and get an additional 3 to 7 inches with gusts of wind up to 41 miles per hour and a chilly high of 23. On Wednesday, we can hope for some sun and warmer temperatures with a high of 38, but still pretty breezy. Thursday, we'll get a whole 10 degrees warmer with a high of 48, but your weekend is looking to be much nicer with temperatures ranging in the low 50s for Friday and then getting even warmer on Sunday with a high about 60 degrees. Thanks for watching CTV Weather. I'm Annie Dumbauld. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Annie. After the break, we'll be back with In Case You Missed It.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My Hillman does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. It's now time for In Case You Missed It. Ryan, what memorable sports videos do we have tonight?
Oh, golly gee, Riley. No, our first video tonight is from the college basketball skills challenge. Derek Anderson won the competition with this dunk. And trust me, we wouldn't be showing you this dunk if it wasn't this good. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Between the legs, reverse, opposite hand. I mean, that's a pretty dunk. Better than any dunk I saw in the NBA dunk
I'd
contest.
say that definitely would have won the NBA dunk contest
by
far.
It won that contest right there.
Well deserved by him. Now, our next video is from Nebraska's scrimmage on Saturday. Let's check it out. 7-year-old cancer patient Jack Hoffman had the opportunity of a lifetime when he was asked to run a special play with the Nebraska Huskers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Huskers, but this isn't just a heartwarming story. This is just a heart-melting video.
Oh.
I mean, look at all the players. The fans were going nuts. Look, both teams out there to celebrate this young man.
So
An
excited.
amazing story.
I think he'll remember that for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah. Now, Riley, the Ohio State football team saw that video and said, you know what? We're going to try and one-up them. So
All right.
Ohio State decided, hey, let's put our mascot Brutus in the backfield and have him play quarterback a little bit.
See how he does.
I mean, he didn't attempt the pass. He made the right decision,
risky.
Scrambles a little bit right here. And obviously the linebacker did not get the message that he was just the mascot.
I think he hit a wall.
Exactly.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Tune into CTV Tuesday through Thursday and look for your sports update. Or you can catch us again next Monday for CTV Sports.
That's right. You can also check for updates throughout the week at ctvnews11.com. Have a great night and watch out for the snow tomorrow.